Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to SpeedWalk, the show that helps you go fast at a casual pace. The show is intended to demonstrate different techniques that are used in speedruns, but that you can apply to your casual playthrough of games. And for this first one, we're going to start with Grim Dawn. Now, the speedrun for this game is definitely a lot different than this. This is mostly an early leveling technique to get a good chunk of levels pretty quickly, get some early devotion points, and some good loot as well. So what we do is, I have this new character created here, Moza, and instead of starting in the main campaign, you actually want to start in Crucible. Now I like Crucible of the Stars, it's my favorite map, everything's nice and clustered together, and we're going to start there from the beginning point. So you load in, and I play with the gamepad, so your things might go a little bit wonky. And what you want to do first is get naked, like Uncle Phil. Now that you're naked, you can collect these items from this corpse. So that's all your potions and some early money and things like that. And you are ready to begin. So as soon as it begins, you're going to just make your way past everything. You're going to run into this lovely pit of Mountain Dew and wait for yourself to die. And look at that, we've hit level 2. So already we got a level a lot quicker than if we were doing the main game stuff. Let's pick up your vital essence. And even though you die, you still get loot. So go up here, and hopefully we get something good. Some jackets. And I turned on the loot filter, so I'm not getting any common items or anything like that. So we don't have a weapon. So that's actually pretty perfect for the character that we want to make. So from here, to get a good weapon, so this character is going to be a druid, which means that we start first with a shaman. So let's go back to the main campaign just to grab a weapon. So you can bounce back and forth. It doesn't necessarily break anything. It's a little clunky, but that's totally fine. So you make your way through, and we'll talk to everybody. We'll get all the quests started. And another nice early XP thing is you can make your way over here, and this note you can pick up all the way back there, which is very strange but totally fine. I'm probably not going to do anything damage wise. Some boots. Can I pick them up? Alright. We're doing a combo between gamepad and mouse and keyboard. So we're going to avoid everything for now since we don't have any weapons. And we're going to come down this path, because in this house is the weapon that we want. So there are a lot of dedicated drops that will just always be present. Nice, we got a charged one. So now we can start wrecking. But that's all we need, so we'll go back to Crucible. And we'll choose our class and put some skill points in. So I want to be a shaman. We need 1 point to unlock some kind of skills. Now, we could go and do some devouring swarm, but the next round of Crucible that we do, we're going to get really high leveled, and we actually want to do a primal strike playthrough. So to help with some two-handed, we'll start there. We'll keep 1 point in reserve, and that'll be fine. So we're ready to begin, and this time we're actually going to fight. So there's going to be 10 waves of monsters, and then you're going to be able to get a little bit of a break, and you'll be able to cash out, get your loot, and we'll show you how to get early devotion points. So devotion points are another kind of skill tree in this game that really make or break your character, I feel like. There's a lot of kind of tertiary effects that you can unlock with good devotion skills, and it really opens up the customization. It's one of the reasons why I love this game so much. So we're just going to go through killing all the characters or all the creatures and monsters and stuff like that. It's going to be a little slow since we don't have an active skill. We're just doing like a default weapon attack. But once we're done this cycle, things are going to get really crazy. Alright, now that we're on round 10, so we're going to get this boss. Now I wasn't very fast. Probably would have been better to take Devouring Swarm and then respec, but it really doesn't matter. Again, this is casual. We're not trying to go really, really fast, but we're just trying to be optimal and to have the most bang for our buck here. So we're going to clean out these guys. And then essentially all that happens is we just repeat this 5 times. So we've done 1 round. We want to do 5 more. So we finished, and now we're level 6. So that's a big jump. And collect your reward. Now we're level 8. So once you have finished your rounds, the door will open, so we'll go get more loot. But what's really important is that we have 3 devotion points. So you wish to prove your devotion to this Archmage. And now we have a devotion point. And the devotion points we'll use when we go and level up. So we'll grab all this loot, because we might be able to fill in the gaps of things that we don't have. Definitely look for greens or blues. This is also where you get lots of easy money early on too. And then we're going to go into Primal Strike, and we'll start going really fast from here on out. Alright, so we need Physique for that. So now that we're level 8, all your attribute points should go into Physique. I'm not too worried early on. Do that one. We'll keep movement speed. Nah. Shoulder pads. Yeah, wait. 8, 6, that's better. Always prioritize. Oh, I'll definitely take that. Definitely prioritize resistances when you can. Alright, so we have 19 skill points available. So we're going to get to 5, and we want Primal Strike. That's going to be our main attack. But we also want to be able to spam it. So that's what Thunderous Strike is. So we can put 5 in there. We put 1 in there. And 1 more. And then the next time we level up, we'll be able to do that. So then with devotion points, well, we only have 1. So we won't worry about that yet. So what we want to do then is set Primal Strike there. Set that there. And we'll do this all over again. So it is a little bit slow, but the benefit of doing it this way is that you get your devotion points in addition to leveling. So it's a good kind of wombo combo. So we're going to activate our Fury, and we just start shredding. I really like the Shaman class. It's one of my absolute favorites. AoEs are always fun. Any kind of action RPG when you can get a class that has really good crowd clearing, crowd control, or just, you know, multi enemy damage at once is always super nice. And I think the Shaman is a really great class early on to do that. Probably the Shaman and the Soldier would be the 2 where you could start this and go pretty nuts pretty early. Alright, and we'll speed this up until we're done again. Alright, and with that we hit level 9. So nice, you know, another jump in levels. But again, at this point, we're not worried about levels so much. We're worried about the devotion points. So always cash in. We got an achievement too. And then go get your loot, and you're just going to rinse and repeat. So we've done it twice now. There's all the other loot that I didn't pick up that we're going to have to worry about. Shotgun of Blood. Is it? Oh, it is two-handed. Okay. So another nice thing about Shaman is you can do two-handed physical and two-handed melee and have it all make sense. Because Primal Strike and Thunderous Strike work for both of them. So you can have a little bit of variety in that sense. So I'm going to go sell stuff, and then we'll do it again. Oops. All right, so that's a little bit better. So we're going to keep that one, but we can sell all of that. So we need cunning for it. How much cunning? A little bit of cunning. Okay. That's going to be one-handed. Definitely want attack speed. Excellent. That's a good pair of gloves. So we'll put it into physique, because I'm not too worried about the cunning yet. 3 points gets us to torrent, and torrent really amplifies your AoE damage. So I think I will just do that. So now we have 2 devotion points. So what we want to use at the start is the jackal. The jackal is really good. So it's red, so you pick 1 red, and then you start here. So now we have more energy, and what we want is that. The total speed and the offensive ability. All damage is good, I always take it, but arguably those first 2 points are the best that you can do. Alright, and now we do it all over again. So now we have an actual boss. So we can just sit here, just go to town, because we have enough health. We can spam it, and he's going to go really quick. And start getting those chains off. Yeah, so he's toast. And then just these skellies. And that's it. So we don't get a level, but we will now. So we're level 11. Cash in the devotion. So that's 3 devotions. So let's do that right now so we don't forget. So now we have total speed. So we're going to attack faster, walk faster, cast faster, all that stuff. That's why it's such a great thing to get so early on, is because it has a benefit that really affects everything else that you do in the game. Ooh, and we got... Nice, we got a blue. That's pretty cool. And I'm not going to worry about doing all that. So it does get a little bit tedious here, because now that we're level 11, we're not really going to get a ton more levels, but we are going to want to get more devotion points. So we have 3, there's 2 more that we can get before kind of a threshold comes up. I don't think I put in physique. All right, let's go. Yeah, now we're going really fast. With torrent up, it goes really, really fast after that. And we killed the boss, and we just keep going. Alright, we don't want him to be in the green. But here's fine. Oh, I missed one. They blend in. There we go. Alright. So we get the level up. Call it. So that's 4. So we have to do it one more time. And hopefully... I'm going to not worry about the ranged for now. And I'll just keep... Well, now I can't even open them. So we won't worry about loot. We're doing fine enough. Probably could upgrade. Oh, yes, I'll take that. Alright, so there's other things that we could be putting skills into, but we only have one round left. So we'll just take care of it. Alright, and we'll fast forward this one to get to the end. And you take on the boss. I like taking on the boss first just so that I don't have to worry about them doing anything. And if I get them in a position with other people, you can AoE lots of people. And there's that. Fry these last few. Alright, so 13 is the mark. Once you have level 13, you know that you're done. So it's 3 points, and then if we were to go again, it would say we need 5 points. So that's kind of the difference. So when you have 3, you get 3 per round, and so you can do that 5 times. But then when it says, hey, you need 5, it's just really not that worth it after that. And I don't know how to get the rest of that stuff because it's all really full. So we can level up. Keep up your physique. Make sure you have lots of health. And max that out. So now you have really good AoE damage. So the other thing that you could do is this scroll that you read, put that in earlier than that. It might help a little bit more than where you're at now. So that's the gist of it. So you can now jump back into the main campaign. And what's nice is when you do that, you can set it on veteran. So it'll be a little bit more difficult, but because you have decent gear, you're well leveled, you're really just going to kind of breeze through the rest of Act 1. But I don't have a problem with that because you just benefit from all of the grinding that you've already done. Something is glitching. Oh no. Okay, I don't know what was going on there. Something was sticking. So you're not really going to have any troubles for the first little bit, which is nice because you can basically just one-shot this stuff, and I don't think, yeah, I'm not even getting experience. So that's kind of the one downside. You get all of the devotion points you need to get a really solid start. Like we can do the rest of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, because we're doing Primal Strike, maybe something like Tsunami would be good. So we need a blue. So you can go start working on that. So lightning damage, electrocute damage, lightning damage, and then you have this where you can put Primal Strike into it, and it is a tertiary ability on top of Primal Strike. So that's really cool. So that is how to start Grim Dawn very optimally. And to get a really good start, good devotion points, some good skills, and I mean we're level 13, so we're at really ahead of the game. The bosses for Act 1 will not stand a chance for us really. So thank you for watching. If there's any games that you're interested in playing and want to get a leg up and to know how to start a fresh file and be really powerful really quickly, please leave them in a comment down below. I'm excited to read them because I love doing this kind of stuff. So, thanks for watching SpeedWalk, and we will see you next time.